Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Natural 20 Hot, also known as Nat20Hot. We are a group of friends who like to play Dungeons and Dragons together, and um, we play this game together because it's fun, but we also do it for the children, because we are raising money in support of Extra Life. And if you check the link in our chat, you will find a link to our team page where you can make contributions. Extra Life is a wonderful charity that supports hundreds of children's hospitals around North America. I personally give to the Albany Capital Region Hospital, and all of that money goes towards funding critical and life-saving care for children around the country. So if you find it in your hearts, find it in your wallets, please. Every contribution goes a long way towards helping us out. Now, last time out, bit of a rough night for our companions and brave adventurers. For after Branwyn and Cena were cornered in the baths by Dimia and her compatriot Bjorn, Cena was dragged out and Branwyn threatened to be drowned, while Willem and Randy and Dunk confronted the Vicar Trinidad in the dormitories, where they challenged him, despite Vicar offering them a way out, should they just hand over the journal of Panza, a forgotten resident of the monastery. And then confronted by Dimia and Vicar Trinidad, the former holding a knife to Cena's throat, the party made their desperate stand and was able to vanquish many of their foes. However, the cultists continued to grow in number, bearing hammers and sickles, and Dimia finally unleashed a wave of necrotic energy, wiping out all but Dunk, who finally surrendered Panza's journal and surrendered in general. Dimia dragged the party to the depths of the catacombs beneath the temple, regaling the parties with stories of Isolde, revealing them all as a lie to a very distempered Willem who fought her on her lineage and whether or not she was a baby. When she
She was a
returned,
baby.
she was not a baby. When she returned to the temple, she filled the party in on a very desperate secret that has been covered up by the founders of the Temple of Isolde, that she never rose to a champion of the gods. Her soul was sold to a Lich King in the Shadowfell, the very same place where she, now name dropped as Seraphil, lives in exile. In a desperate attempt,
It's
to prevent Dimia from unleashing and opening up the portal between the Shadowfell and the Fey realms, the party very smartly cast silence once again, preventing any words from being spoken, and slayed.
Man, it's a shame because the Brussels sprouts actually came out pretty good for the fish.
The Brussels sprouts did come out good.
Sprout King.
Sprout King. Um, and ultimately slayed Dimia where she
Guys, we
stood.
gotta ask how the sprouts are.
Evan, how were the
Where are the
sprouts?
sprouts? Where are the sprouts?
Oh, the sprouts were very delicious, but Alora was like spilling her Dr. Pepper, and so she like whipped around with the plate to catch it, and ended up flinging Brussels sprouts all over the floor.
No.
She's kind of figure
I'd
out.
still eat them.
Yes, I'm sorry. I just didn't get my dice because these are my good dice.
Please, never apologize. And so that is where you all find yourselves, having defeated and vanquished Dimia. Her body now yeeted off of the side of the cliff into a crevasse located
Yoked.
in the catacombs. Yoked, thank you. Along with the bones of Isolde herself, whose tomb was opened. Randy decided to do that for reasons passing understanding. And now we find ourselves on the eve of a long rest as Branwen casts a tiny hut and you all assemble in the tomb of Isolde, knowing that there might still be some cultists of Dimia remaining above, but for the time being, your very weak and tired forms require a long rest. Are any of you doing anything prior to your slumber?
I'd just like to look through all the scrolls that I got from
You only.
that scroll place.
Oh, yes, the library. Please hold.
I need to roll a Constitution saving throw. You want me to do that now or just later?
I
By
think
all.
you should get advantage through the power of friendship.
That will
If you're
not.
by me, you get a
Well,
+2
it's
on
not
your
advantage,
saving
it's
throw.
plus 2.
You do get +2. You will not get advantage. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, that's pretty good. 22.
You feel no ill effects, and your hit point maximum is still only decreased by 6 for the time being. Randy, as you comb through your scrolls, you find. Apologies.
A puppy.
No, that one's back there.
A blink dog.
Nope.
A drink dog?
I drink that.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my action to drink the dog.
You find a scroll of the History of the Faiths by Altwater Handoon. The
And Dune?
No. The Florid Prose of Grung Poetry by Bon Tora. The Spheres and Us, a treatise on the multiverse by Arch Absol Armand. And a handful of just like kind of worn and weary scrolls that have succumbed to the passage of time that are difficult to discern what they might be.
Okay. I'm gonna throw the other scrolls away and just keep the 3 that you named.
Okay. Or anyone else doing anything prior to taking a little snooze?
As soon as I made the tiny hut, I just sat against the wall and passed right the fuck out.
Fair enough.
Does anybody have a spare message?
I'm fresh out.
That's all right. Chris, I will spend the evening or some of my time reading Dimia's journal or thumbing through it for highlights.
Got it. You can spend an hour prior to going to sleep to thumb through Dimia's journal, in which you glean that she was brought here as a young teenager, not a baby, and that she was brought back at the behest of her uncle, Grigori. And while her father was in very ill health at that time, um, she accepted, knowing that there was nowhere else for her to go. And at the very least, she might be able to spend more time digging into his findings of the temple and pursuing some of his theories. But she did opine early on why, like, that it was peculiar that Grigori would insist so strongly that she return to be around family when Grigori was the reason that he was banished in the first place. Over time, the entries kind of grow a little bit softer toward Grigori and like appreciate his warmth and acceptance of her despite her father's misdeeds, but that she is relatively and frequently annoyed by his like constant watchful eye. But that the older she gets, the more he seems to give her freedom around the temple. Um, Very frequently early on, she speaks of dreams of a woman, a winged woman, um, but does not really describe speaking with her until several years ago, like just a few years ago. And the remaining entries, as you kind of skim through the pages, begin to like kind of talk about their conversations and the truths that she reveals about the gods, all of which result in her, the woman that she's talking to, being banished for doing nothing more than her duty is something that she repeats over and over again.
Okay. Cool.
Right. As you spend more time with it, I'll send you additional details.
Cool. Quick little sidebar before we really go to bed. What are we gonna do if anybody comes down here?
I mean, I'll take first watch, and I will wake you up.
Okay.
So the outside of the tiny hut is camouflaged to look like the rock wall.
Yeah. I'm particularly concerned about what if Dimi's people bring Grigori down here because he has the blood of the pale elves in him, and that could also, you know, do whatever ritual Dimia was probably trying to do.
Um,
Then we'll kill Greg.
yeah.
We also have the books that tell you how to do the ritual. So maybe we're fine.
I mean, he probably knows though.
It's possible. Okay. Here's
Greg,
I
hoping
guess
you'd
the-
very
rather
tired.
yeah,
I guess
here's
the
hoping you'd rather die than do the ritual.
yeah. I think the strategy is just don't let him. Just kill him. I don't know.
Okay, we've done it once. We'll do it again, I guess. This seems like a bit of a dark turn, but no. All right. Okay, it's been a long day.
It's been a long.
As you all rest in the tomb of Saint Isolde, the protective barrier of the tiny hut, lending you all a bit of warmth and respite in the cool, dark crypt dunk, you notice no sound or movement outside the occasional drip of groundwater. No people coming down into the catacombs. The only thing that you do notice is kind of like radiant purple glow that seems to linger, not unlike Branwen's screen at the moment. Despite the absence of windows, the tomb is like completely bathed in this like soft purple hue. And as you all sleep, I'll have everyone but Branwen go on mute.
Oh,
Branwen,
This bodes poorly.
uh, you lay there in your trance. It is briefly interrupted by a hand kind of laying across your waist, and you like open your eyes briefly to look down and see Sina kind of draped over you, sleeping in the tiny hut, choosing to be as close as possible to you. And you smile as you let yourself drift back to your trance. Um, and after some time, you're not really aware of how time has passed in the tiny hut, but you ultimately like kind of envision yourself standing in this vast, desolate landscape where the ground beneath your feet is made of compacted ash, and the sky above swirls with the colors of gray and darkness. In the distance, a towering figure approaches, shrouded in a cloak of shadow and frost. As it nears, you feel the temperature, what should be very warm in the tiny hut, drop in your heart. And the air just thickens with a scent of time, just time gone by. The figure stops just beyond an arm's reach, his presence overwhelming. His eerily calm facade, his eyes glowing with this unholy light as they fix upon you. It has been a long time since a child of the mortal realms has walked in the tomb of Isolde. Who are you?
Are you that lich guy?
I go by many names. One being the Lich King Gorgoth, yes.
I'm just passing through.
Passing through the tomb of Isolde.
Yeah.
No. You tread upon the threads of fate that have long been sewn. The tomb in which you slumber. The seal you seek to protect. And yet you yearn for answers. You are not just passing through.
I'm sure as hell not letting you out.
Oh. I could not leave if I wanted to. Isolde was wise. Wiser than you and your companions. She bound my blade. I can do no harm to the mortal realm. I am powerless.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
13.
He's telling the truth. His voice
Shit.
does not stutter. He does not.
That's crazy.
And he maintains complete eye contact with you at all times. And he goes, "I am powerless to proceed." He kind of raises his hand. The dreamscape, the vision that you sit in, starts to shift, and you see the tomb where you sleep, and the Shadowfell begin to bleed through it, merging, parting like the tides. You see, Isolde's sacrifice bound me, held back to the tide. But it was her followers who built the dam. That dam grows weaker by your own hand.
What do you mean?
Hmm. There is a force that keeps the lines between the planes from blending too closely. They are often murky. You are familiar with these gaps, are you not? All too common between the Fae and the material. Yes,
Yeah.
the gateways to the plane of shadow, however, are far, far less common. Only on the site of great and terrible death can such a tear be ripped in the world to one of perpetual darkness and tragedy. Do you not
What do
understand? Do you not see what you have begun?
that we're killing so much that we're opening. I don't understand. I'm not the smart one.
This is clear. No, you stand on the site of ancient death, but it has been sealed by a blood curse, a bloodline that now threatens to end. There is only one, and when that one is gone, and the bloodline ends, there can be nothing to seal it anew.
But will that open it?
It will indeed, and she will come.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I come with an offer, as you should guess. I offer you the power to seal it anew, to protect your world from the encroaching darkness. But power demands a price, as it did with Isolde. The
What's the
dream,
price?
the dream begins to fade around the edges. His final words sort of whispering in your ear as his face comes fully into view, that of an empty skull, the light shining from his eyes beginning to dim as he fades from view. You will seek me in the shadows if you dare to pay the price for your salvation. As you awake in the quietness of the tiny hut, Dunk standing vigilantly on duty, and you can bring everybody back if they have not already. At the moment, only Dunk is awake, standing guard as you snap out of your trance.
Hey, Dunk. I'll take over.
All right, you good?
Yep. I only need 4 hours of sleep, so
Cool.
yep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I'm gonna immediately start honk shoeing.
And I'm just gonna. Or is
really
he?
good.
No, he's a honk shoe, not a snorky me.
He's for sure a honk shoe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a honk shoe.
I've never heard that before. I really
I'm
like
just
that.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard of like the, but like
Snorky me.
makes a lot of sense.
or
Yeah.
honk shoe. I'm just gonna stare into the shadows as I'm sitting there.
All right, Edge Lord.
You don't know, man.
The rest of your watch proceeds uneventfully. The rest of you awake the next morning, having benefited from a long rest. The same purple hue kind of lingering in the air, but light continues to elude the tomb, like nobody has entered or gone. You do, however, notice Sina kind of curled up next to Branwen, who is wide awake and completing her watch. Um, and yes,
Crazy.
the day is yours.
Hey guys, remember how you were talking about killing Grigori?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super don't do that. Really super don't do that.
Why?
And I ask why.
Because it's the stupid blood curse. If the bloodline ends, that's the
Is it-
same as the stupid ritual.
Oh, so
Wait, so isn't he already kind of old? Like,
like
is this gonna
really
be a
old.
problem?
I think so. I don't know if he's gonna be popping out any more kids anytime soon, but like, we gotta
Do we have
not
to
kill
get
this
him
old
laid?
man.
We have to spend today trying to get Grigori to fuck.
Chris, it's the most unhinged session.
That wasn't even part of my idea. Never in my
Um,
life did you think that was an option.
Um, yeah, no, so we super can't kill him, and also if he dies at all, it's bad.
okay, but like how bad? Like instantly
Like,
Seraphil summoning bad?
kinda, yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That's not good, yeah.
And I ask how you know that.
I had a spooky dream.
Oh, that
Like,
explains why you look haunted.
I look
like,
fine,
like
just
a
super
head.
sunburned,
You
that's
do look
it.
a
Like,
little haunted.
You can't look haunted if you're super sunburned, it just doesn't work like that.
It does, and you look it.
Willem nods enthusiastically.
Yeah, I had the creepy lich guy came to me in a dream and was
Uh-huh.
like, "Don't kill this old man."
Do you
who's the
think
witch
it's a
guy?
good idea to listen to the creepy lich man?
Oh,
I mean,
lich.
I believe him.
Wasn't the
Yeah.
whole point of Seraphil's sacrifice to like keep him in the Shadowfell?
He
Yeah,
sold his
he's
sacrifice.
Okay.
no, it seems like he's pretty stuck there. But it's something how sites of momentous death or something make little holes that could lead to the Shadowfell, and a soul day sacrifice is keeping this bit real closed up tight. Kind of. Well, no, it was more her followers who are really keeping this thing closed up tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, "No, I'm just chilling here, but I know you don't want that other lady to come here."
Isn't that
Yeah.
other lady Seraphel, who is also her soul at least is trapped in the Shadowfell?
Yes.
And presumably they are not friends.
I guess not. Hey, Cena, by any chance, did you have any spooky dreams?
No?
Insight check.
Add that to the list.
That's a dirty 20.
She did not have any spooky dreams.
Sick. So yeah, that's where we're at.
So I know we really didn't super plan this out, but what happens now?
Oh god, I don't
Well,
know.
if we go up there without Dimia, they're probably not gonna like that very much.
Want to do a fun thing where I disguise self as Dimia? Or Randy could do it, maybe, if I remember correctly.
Laserhawk could do that.
Laserhawk could do it.
I
Who?
technically could also
Yeah, I don't
do
know who
that.
that is though.
I can also
Or,
do that.
I mean, we're probably going to have to fight our way out of here either way, because they've got the High Absol locked up.
Oh, I got this scroll just
What?
now that can teleport us anywhere on the plane.
Ooh.
If that's
That,
helpful, I don't know.
is that a good idea?
I don't know.
Well, we kind of have to make sure that old man is safe.
Yeah,
And
part of me
preferably,
And that he has a child.
yeah, he's got to have at least triplets.
Adara was like real fucking clear that there is a lot of answers here, and so far I've gotten none of them except for the name of she, which is not useful.
Can I make a
I think it's
clarification
pretty
there?
useful.
Actually, no, I won't.
What? No, give it, please.
The
Is
people
it
who
true?
told you there would be answers here, Randy, are not Adara. It was Poppy and the Adara's high priestess.
No, 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 no.
Adara
I
told you to
talked
seek
to
out
Adara.
Thario.
No, no, no. I talked to Adara though, and I said, "Will there be answers there?" And she said,
Oh yes,
"Yes."
you're right. Okay, you're good. Okay, you're right. Sorry. It works either way.
Don't tell the champion of Adara what he did and didn't hear from
True
her.
enough. True enough.
Hey, Randy, I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad we're here, and this is an interesting circumstance. But like, can you trust Adara?
Um. Yeah. No, she seems really chill
Even
and
though
cool.
you've read in the Etheric Compendium that obviously the gods have misstated the truth about certain events that happened, and I mean, we just saw that with the whole Dimia thing. I get that
Um.
Adara may not have been directly involved, but she's still sort
No,
of
she
like one of
was.
them.
She was.
Oh,
She didn't. Out of like what I read, it didn't seem like she was quite. She didn't do as much of the killing and maiming and genocide as the other guys did, but she was there. She definitely at least idly participated in the deaths of millions. But
that doesn't seem like she'd a real community building exercise.
no, I mean it really wasn't back then. I feel like it's more about that now. And like now is when I know her, so that kind of feels more pertinent to the situation. And also, if we're trying to prevent the apocalypse, she seems like a perfectly powerful person to be allied with.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we're not like enabling the apocalypse or anything.
No, I don't think so. She seemed real concerned about it.
Okay. As long as you're confident she's being truthful with us, that's, I don't know. Yeah, Dimia might have said some things that like resonated with me a little bit.
What did she tell you?
I mean, it's just what she told all of us, sort of like, what have the gods ever done for you? What have the gods ever done for any of us? They don't tell us the truth. There's
Yeah,
things are not what they appear to be. Blah blah blah.
to be clear, I'm not really concerned with that. Like whether or not Adara is, like a person who's doing things for me, like I couldn't care less.
I mean, like, but you probably care if she does things for like the good of everyone who is alive, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I get that it's not about, personal, like transactional sort of deal, but like,
I guess it seems like it's more of a me thing than a her thing right now.
okay. Yeah, just wanted to make sure you were feeling good and on the up and up about everything.
Yeah, I'm feeling really, really great. So,
Insight check.
Randy, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
roll
go ahead.
persuasion or deception, and you don't have
I'm
to.
also insight checking.
You just have to say the number.
He's fine.
17.
He's fine.
8.
He's fine.
Never better.
He's super great.
Yeah.
Willem and I look at each other and we're just like,
Alternate idea. I could go up there and declare myself champion of Adara and, take it from there and see what happens. They have to respect me now, right?
I
I
mean,
mean, we could
didn't you sort
also
of
just like
do
tell
that in
them the truth,
That
most or at
Dimia,
least part
that
of the
we,
truth.
we killed Dimia.
Yeah, what
That
part of
Dimia was working on unleashing. We could say something about how Dimia was trying to unleash an evil Lich King from the Shadowfell, and we stopped her, but really it was the power of Isolde or something that really stopped her.
but also
can-
isn't upstairs covered in cultists of Seraphel who are working with Dimia, so why would they care?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Dimia was evil and also her friends were evil. That's
Yeah,
not
it
a
seems
lie.
like
they're gonna attack?
no, it's not, but it seems like they might have sort of like, hostile taken over the monastery from the context clues that I was picking up.
Well, it could also just be a bunch of people shuffling off the High Absol to be, not in the line of fire.
Sure. Didn't
I
seem
think we
like,
just
I
need to go
mean,
upstairs
granted,
and
we
see what's
weren't
happening.
up there for a while, but it seemed like people weren't really like fighting back.
Let's just go upstairs.
Also, don't, I mean, yeah, we'll Sorkin it, we'll go upstairs, but don't they already know you're the champion of Adara? Weren't you kind of like
Yeah, but
told
if
Championized.
that?
I'm just thinking like if we go back up and like Dimia's not with us, I don't know, we could make some shit up about how
We
I'm
don't need to
better
make
than her.
anything up.
I
She
don't
was
know.
trying to unleash a demon lord through a crazy ritual
I
in the
think they
basement.
know that.
I
Yeah.
also think they
Yeah,
know that, and I
I think
think
that's
they think
like,
it's cool.
yeah.
yeah, I think they're about it.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, fuck it.
It can't be everybody that's. I can also just cast invisibility and go eavesdrop for a while.
That might actually not be a bad idea. Just to kind of get a
Yeah,
feel
that's
for.
way smart.
Yeah, take a tooth.
Okay.
I know it's not your favorite thing, but
I really hate it, honestly.
I'm gonna give her one of my front incisors.
Oh,
I was about to say,
God.
do I have your permission to give her one of your teeth? Because I feel like that's really up to you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you respecting my
Doug just
bodily
reaches
autonomy,
into
but I'm
Willem's
down.
mouth and plucks it out. Oh.
I like the
Alright.
idea that my teeth don't come out unless I want them to, though.
Okay, so the rest of you are standing at the base of the stairs that lead up to the Grand Cathedral. Branwen, go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage, given that you are invisible. But as
Do I
you,
get like mega advantage for being invisible? I feel like that's a
it
thing.
is an echoey chamber, so I'm just going to say that. And then I'll also have you make a perception check.
Okay. It's stealthing time. I feel like I should get like. There's got to be rules for stealthing with invisibility.
There are, you
I'm
have
just
advantage.
saying. Is that it?
And the other people are only listening; they can't see you.
12.
With
I
advantage.
rolled. Shut up. I rolled a 5 and a 2.
Okay, and your perception check.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Hey.
I
As you
can't get caught, but at least I hear all the things.
as you ascend the stairs to the Grand Cathedral, you do note some shadows kind of extending from the light of the Grand Cathedral and kind of that bathes the top of the stairwell in light. You see these very long shadows. And as you get closer, you can hear whispering. Ah, shh! I think I hear someone coming. And someone else goes, No, no, you don't see anyone coming. Look at that. The stairs are empty. We'll see him and we'll get the jump on him if Dimmy is not with them.
I am Bran Stark warged, like just listening to everything that is going on and repeating it to my compatriots.
Okay.
In a hushed tone.
Branwyn, do you proceed further?
Yeah.
Okay. At the top of the stairs, you can kind of poke your head out invisibly through the hole in the Grand Cathedral floor and look out and see four individuals kind of encircling the area. Two are very close to the entrance, and two kind of linger towards the back.
I just want to go around them if possible, please.
Okay. You can do so without issue. Where would you like to go?
I did I see the high Absol getting taken away somewhere?
You did not. You were in the baths.
Shit, that's true. I was getting sunburned. Um, I'm just gonna start looking for anyone else.
Okay. Um, where in particular would you like to? So those are all the people that you can see in the Grand Cathedral. Where would you like to go to next?
We have a map.
You do have a map.
I'm trying to remember where you posted the map for us.
I posted it for you in your Notion doc because you explored.
Oh fuck, where was that? I'm looking. I'm looking. What's? I'm just gonna. Can I listen for voices?
Sure, you don't hear anything um, else beyond the chatter of the individuals. And as you listen long enough, they'll say you'll hear things like that they shut down the portal, so there is no entry between the upper and lower monastery. The best they can hope for is people coming up the mountain where two people are standing guard. And you also hear them mention that Grigori should be in his office.
Do these people sound culty?
You hear them say that bastard Grigori is in his office.
Fuck.
Also, they talked about destroying the portal, standing guard over the mountains. They definitely sound very culty.
I mean, that could just be general safety drills, man. I would like to start making my way towards
Okay,
Grigori's office.
you make your way through the garden. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
That is a 13.
The garden is quiet. You don't see anyone in here in the cool light of the morning. However, you do see two bodies in the far corner nearest the dormitories.
Who are they? Who are they?
As you go and approach the bodies, you quickly recognize the first, their throat slit and their blood kind of congealing onto the stone floor is Thistle, the young steward that you and Cena had bonded with over the week.
And who's the other one?
Turning over the body reveals Brother Basil, the apothecarist.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
You do see the office of Grigori, and the door is shut.
Is there anyone guarding the door?
There's no one guarding the door.
Can I look for traps?
Make an investigation check.
I hope there's none.
You find no such traps.
Can I open the door?
You are able to open the door without issue, but find the office inside, though a bit, upon like very quick glancing around, a bit in shambles. No one is in there. You do, however, see a door to another room adjacent to the office, which you have a general impression is his private quarters.
Can I put my little ear to it and listen?
Make an investigation check.
That is an 18.
You are able to hear a quiet conversation. You hear Grigori urge. You do not hear a response from them. You hear Grigori, please let the children go. They have nothing. You have no concern with the children here. Let them flee, and you can have me for whatever you wish. but nobody replies.
Can Willem message me through the tooth? Is that a thing that he can do?
I believe Willem can message you, you just can't respond.
I can. You can verbally respond and I can hear you, but you cannot telepathically respond.
I'm just gonna whisper. What should I do?
Sorry, I missed what was going on because I was making sure my house wasn't burning down.
You're in a basement. Fuck, whatever. Grigory's in there with somebody. Everyone's bad here now.
Yeah, kind of like I told you, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had too high of hopes for people as a whole.
Yeah. Well, let me ask the squad, but you probably don't feel great about going in there by yourself, huh?
I mean, I've done dumber things.
You can't die
Make a stealth
again.
check.
Oh shit. Do I get
I
advantage because I'm
will
invisible?
No, you're
immediately
audibly
tell the
speaking.
group.
Shit.
Brenwyn is
I'm
outside of
whispering.
Grigori's office. He's in there with somebody else, and she might get caught.
13.
All good.
She didn't get caught yet. Well, you could try to get in there, or we could come up and maybe if we came up and did a distraction, and then like maybe the guard would run out of Grigori's thing. I don't know.
Willem, I never thought I'd say this. I think it might be disguised self as Dimia time.
Branwood, should I disguise myself as Dimia?
Shit, should I disguise myself as Demia?
It'd be weird if you just materialized out of nowhere. If you disguise yourself as Dimia, though, maybe they'd leave you with Grigori.
That's true. Dunk, what are your thoughts? Kidding, I can't see or hear you.
I guess if I speak loud enough. Oh wait, no.
Well, I'm sharing this with the group.
Yeah.
Just you guys decide and tell me what to do.
If anybody appears as Demia, they would need to be coming out from the catacombs or from the basement, whatever.
Yes, that would be
So
smart.
like Brainwing can't just be Demia out there.
Well, Branwyn's alone where she is, other than the fact that somebody has Grigori on the other side of a door.
I guess if she came back,
Yeah,
and
no,
then
she can't come back as Dimia.
yeah, no, but I mean like if she came back invisible and then walked out as Demia, then she could be out there with your tooth.
But I could also keep Gregory safe.
But she
Who
could.
knows what they're gonna try to do up here, you know? And I might be able to get him to at least kind of safety if everybody else is distracted, you know?
If Willem disguises himself as Demia, do me and Randy go with him? 'Cause, I mean, I guess we can't just stay here without any kind of way to communicate with y'all.
Yeah, I think we
But I
go.
feel like the two of us coming out is more suspicious than her coming out alone.
All right, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to disguise myself as Dimia. I am going to say we pushed Branwyn off the cliff because she threw the journals that detailed the instructions for the ritual off of the cliff.
And
Or
Willem is also dead.
Willem is also dead because he was too good looking and he's too dangerous to keep around.
I'm
And he-
just saying you could probably bring Cena up with you and be like, we got the bitch back, converted her, we're good.
I say
No.
this and I also look at
Oh.
Cena and says, Branwyn says you're cute.
Branwyn will like, sorry, Branwyn. Cena will just go, no, she doesn't.
Me
You're
and
right, I
Randy could
made
be
that up.
like y'all's prisoners, right? Like you did your whatever ritual, and you
Well,
converted Cena back to your side,
the
and
the
so
whole thing is I think if the ritual happened, there would maybe be, shadow magic and an angry, vengeful, powerful being.
Just say that the ritual turned out to be more complicated than you thought, and you're gonna need like another night to prepare.
Shadow
Yeah,
Wizard Money Gang.
that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying.
there was a part of that you could say that when Dunk stole the journal, he stole a page too. So
And he
the
ate it.
page had the page had a hidden instruction. So we gotta wait for Dunk to prove it out.
This is a great plan.
I look at Cena and I go, are you okay with pretending that you're a cult again?
I can certainly try.
Slash, do you think this is a good idea?
I feel like you all are the ideas people. And if this is what you want to go with, I'll support it.
I mean, the other option is we just go up there and kill them or try to kill them,
That feels
and
more your
maybe
speed.
Branwood maybe sneaks up on them. Yeah, that's my speed for sure.
I'm just hanging out in this office, like kicking
How, how long does
books
your
and stuff.
invisibility last, by the way?
1
An
hour.
hour.
Okay. All right, let's get moving. Am I disguising myself, or are we doing the other plan?
I
of
mean, you
hiding
could start
self?
with the disguised self as a treat, just see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah,
If it doesn't work out, then
it would at least let us get like a jump on somebody.
Yeah.
all
So
right.
story is Willem and Branwyn are dead, and Dunk ate a page of the book. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, you have to act really annoyed, Willem.
Oh,
Like so and like really bitchy.
I could do that.
Okay.
Should I eat a page of something else just to like get in the right headspace?
I think you should, man.
Do it.
All right. I
Do it in real
will.
life.
Oh no.
I cast disguise self on myself and appear as Dimia.
Okay. You got
Oh,
it.
he's actually in paper.
Yeah. No, this is good, Dunk.
Eat this.
That's good.
All
In
right.
my best annoyed Dimia voice, I go, "We're coming up."
Right, be quiet. Dimmy is coming back. Bryman, what are you doing before this begins?
Do I hear anything else coming from the room?
You do not.
Well,
Mhm.
should I regroup with you guys or try to protect old man?
This is a verbal shrug. I don't know.
Tell me what to do, for fuck's sake.
All right.
All right.
Willem, you are walking up the stairs as Dimia. Randy and Dunk and Cena follow. And the party at the top of the stairs, if you'd like to open up Owlbear, um,
Oh,
greet
bear.
greet you with a look of skepticism. You can very clearly see they're skeptical. Well, what happened?
I
What are
point at
these
Dunk
two
and I go,
still doing alive?
there was a bit of a scuffle. Two of the ingrates are dead, and this one started eating pages from the journal.
Make a deception check.
This one
Oh,
started eating
before
a
he does
book.
this, can I cast? Fuck, what is it? It's enhance something or other.
Is there a visual component to that spell?
A visual component?
Yes.
I don't know. Yes. No,
Would-
verbal.
Okay. Would you still like to do it?
They definitely. I just enhance ability.
I rolled a 13 for deception.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Um, they look at you inquisitively. Hmm. So, the ritual. You've been down there all
Yes.
night.
Yes.
And?
And I was trying to rack my brain and going through the remaining pages of the journal, trying to cast it, but unfortunately, I think we're going to have to wait until this one passes the page.
Fuck that! Gut the bastard and pull it from his stomach.
Have you tried
Oh shit, we didn't
to,
think of
to
that.
fight
That-
Dunk? He's known for hot dog and hamburger style killing.
I turn to Randy and I go, "Silence, whelp."
and hot dog and hamburger style eating. So there's some unspeakable stuff in there.
This one has some.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say, this one has some sort of foul magic in his blood, and things turn out unexpectedly if he gets angry. I think it's best to just let nature take its course. We've been patient for this long. We can wait another 6 to 8 hours.
If we let nature take its course, the page will be dissolved by then. I say we gut the bastard, spill it out on the floor, and get what we can. You've read those pages cover to cover. Why don't you know the ritual?
It's a very long and complicated ritual. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
No, it's not. Another voice chimes in. It's a phrase. You've said the phrase every night when we meet.
Yes, but there's a lot of psychological preparation that has to
Make
be
another deception
undertaken.
check with disadvantage.
7.
I don't buy it. Why are they all here? Where are the other two? And they will approach you with
Dead
blades
in.
drawn.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Demi, I think
Oh wait, are they?
You're all-
Are we being attacked, or are we still pre-combat?
You're still pre-combat.
Okay. I just say the other two are dead and down there. If you'd like to check, by all means. The ritual itself, yes, it's a phrase, but there are implements, there are movements, there are herbs and spices.
Well, what of Grigori? What would you
Yes,
have us
what
do
about
with him?
Bring him to me.
Why?
Because he may know something about the ritual that could expedite its casting.
No. You said yourself he knew nothing of the ritual. They are fakes. As you all roll
She.
initiative.
Oh. Ah, beans.
It was a good idea.
We tried.
wait. So
I
So
got a
what level are we now?
16.
You're level 9.
No, I'm sorry. Where are we? Like, is this like a step up or down?
It's
Where
all
they
level.
are?
It's all level.
Oh, it's all level. Okay.
Yeah. Brandman's got a 16. Randy.
4.
Dunk.
22.
Willem.
6.
Not 86. 6.
86 would be nice.
It's a treat.
Okay. With that, it is the cultist in front of Randy's turn. Who will
Poop their pants.
do the thing he's gonna do.
Poop his pants.
I'll have all of you make, except Brandman.
Is Branwen in the same room as us? Does she see this happening?
She is not.
Okay.
I'll have all of you
On
make.
the owl bear, it looks like she is.
It's just because I had her in here originally,
Okay,
and it's harder for
fair
me
enough.
to take her away. Make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, everybody, don't forget to add 2.
I got a 19.
I constitute 17.
22.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I constitute. Yeah, no, 17.
Okay. Ancina
We're all very
Rolls-
constitutional.
Rolls a 7. Everybody
Let's
but
go, white girl.
Cena takes
Dina.
10
Oh, no.
radiant damage. And Cena takes 20 and is blinded.
Oh fuck.
Did everyone just get sunburned?
No, that was Patron's Bestowal.
Ah,
Yes. And with that, it is Dunk's turn.
he Duncan.
I am absolutely gonna dunk all over this guy in front of me. Just give him the business. Recklessly.
Dunkaroos.
23 to hit.
That will hit.
12.
He's
What's
right
your
there.
dunk?
What's your dunk? That's my dunk.
13 plus 17. So that's 20 damage.
Okay.
And then, does a 16 hit?
It does not.
Oh,
At least not the person in front of you.
yeah. And yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. And with that, hold on, messed up. Okay, it is now this individual's in the back's turn. And as a free action, they will call out to this individual and say, "See to it that it's done." Before
Fucking bunny, sorry.
Bunny just like bite you,
You know, give me a little nip.
little nip. They will go ahead and cast Flame Strike, which is a 10-foot radius. And they're going to cast it on Randy and Cena back here. And so I'll have the two of you make dexterity saving throws.
Don't forget that +2.
Nat 20, baby.
Very dexterous 9-foot man.
Cena fails and takes 19 fire damage while you
Cena,
take
come on, girl.
8 fire damage, Randy.
No white girl, no.
No, white girl, no, indeed. And with that, it is Branwen's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the room.
So you
I'm still invisible.
attempt to push upon the door and find it barred, or at least not
Oh,
able to
it's not
open.
even locked.
You can't even open it.
Ugh. I'm just gonna bang on the door urgently and just yell, she's come back up, Damia's come back up. Hurry.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Yes, that I rolled okay. Which is to say I rolled above 10.
Go figure or go.
Persuasion, that is an 18.
Nice. You hear a voice inside. Oi! What? She's back! And a person comes over and kind of starts to remove things. You can hear like movement on the other side of the door. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
And I would like to basically hold my action for when I can hear that they've removed the door. I'm just gonna kick it so it just slams into it.
I'll say since you made like a persuasion check, that was your action.
Okay.
but you have a bonus action and a movement if you'd like to do anything else.
I think I'm just gonna stay there. I'm still invisible. It's fine.
Okay. Got it. That makes it this cultist in front of you's turn, Dunk. And given the proximity, they will go ahead and cast. What is that one? Spellcasters.
Am I right?
You better hope he doesn't cast the sunburn spell, because otherwise it's gonna hurt so much to take a hot shower.
Sorry, I'm just looking up what I think is the best one.
Please be nice to my friends.
Christopher, I'm
Yes.
not in the business of killing PCs.
Well, I'm just trying to find the right one to do for given the scenario. They're just going to cast Guiding Bolt upon you.
Oh, just
Uh,
guiding bolt.
Just Guiding Bolt at the
At
second
6th level.
at the second level.
The 7th level.
Um,
Instant killing you.
so that will just be a ranged spell attack. That is a 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 16 radiant damage. And people against you have advantage the next turn.
Is it just the next hit, or is it like
The
for the
next hit.
entire?
The next hit.
They had an advantage on me anyway because I had reckless swim. So
I bet you feel dumb now.
I don't. It is now Cena's turn, and
Go, white girl, go.
they're going to flank around here, and
No.
start to attack this fellow, which Randy's not happy about.
Well, Cena's just looking so rough, isn't she?
Not that rough.
She took like 40 damage.
She did. Um, gonna break out my new character sheet for level appropriate Cena. And she is going to roll to hit.
Let's go, white girl. Let's go, white girl.
That is a 15, which hits this individual. That is 7 piercing damage with sneak attack. 11, 14, so 21 damage. And she will expend a superiority die
Let's go, white girl.
to make it
that?
a distracting attack.
Is she a
Which
battle
gives-
master fighter?
She is a battle master rogue, multi-class,
Ooh.
and she will make her bonus action and attack to give herself advantage on that, and does hit for an additional 7 damage, so 28
Oh my god,
total.
we love this for her.
We do love this for her. And with that, it is Willem's turn.
Okay. I am going to pull out my sword, bonus action, flame on, make it go, and then I will run up to my dear friend Dunk, give him a little touch, and cast haste.
Oh, fuck.
You, for the next minute, get a +2 to AC, have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and gain an additional action on each of your turns. That action can only be used to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
So like 3 attacks, right? Or 4?
4 attacks.
Only
4.
one weapon attack.
Jesus.
Oh,
So 3.
okay.
And also, when the spell ends, you will not be able to move or take actions until after its next turn as a wave of lethargy sweeps over you.
But that is
And it
10 rounds from now.
Yes, it lasts for a minute, and it can also be broken if they break my concentration.
Got it. You doing anything else with your turn?
That was my bonus action and my action.
All right.
I
Given
guess
that
I'll
that is
yell as a reaction.
as a concentration spell, it does break your disguise self.
Yeah.
Giving all manner.
What?
Everyone's like, what?
That's crazy.
And it is now
Do they call
Randy's.
this fakes and imposters?
Yeah, it is now Randy's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of sidle on around this guy. Just getting closer to Cena. I guess, you know what? I'll stay flanking. Can I, like, touch Cena from there?
Yeah, you're within 5 feet.
Yeah, I reach out and I put my hand on her shoulder and I cast. Guess what? A healing spell.
Yay! Oh my god,
Something
look at he's a
that-
cleric.
Yeah, clerics could do that. And I cast
Whoa.
Cure Wounds. And she gets healed for 31.
Wow.
And that wasn't even a very good roll.
Alright.
Yeah, she gets healed for 31, and then I will also cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm looking like super calm this whole time. I look not enraged. And I'll cast Spiritual Weapon, and it'll be a small rock.
All right.
It flies very fast.
So a bullet. It's a bullet.
Yeah. And then that'll attack the guy that we're flanking.
All right.
I'm gonna use Upside Down Randy for this.
What
Randy
gold
figured out how
bar.
to get a gun in Chris's campaign.
Remember the gunboat?
Oh,
I
vividly.
remember the
Notes.
gunboat.
With guns. Gunboat. Oh, woody
Okay.
good clover.
Hey,
Okay.
I was
okay.
just hyped about something.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Bye bye clover.
That'll do 11 damage.
All right.
As it knocks his knee or something.
Ow.
It's gonna leave a big bruise.
All right. It is now this individual's turn. And they will dash
Uh-oh.
to here
That's
Holy shit.
crazy.
and end their
Where'd they
turn.
go?
And it is now the top of the order with this individual who is firing on Dunk. And they're going to do the thing. They are going to stay in this direction and move alongside you and cast Sunbeam
No.
straight through here. So I'll have Randy, Willem, and Dunk make Constitution saving throws.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh.
Only
That one.
Randy and Willem and Dunk get the +2.
21.
He cast melanoma.
I got that one.
Oh no.
Willem
9.
9. Okay, that is going to be 4, 8, 12, 15,
Ouchie.
27 radiant damage. Dunk, that is whatever 27 divided by 2 is. So 13. And everybody but Dunk is blinded. Hey, can you stop, please?
Chris, I'm gonna get good boy points and say I must make another Constitution saving throw to see if I maintain concentration.
You must do that, yes.
Guys, fun fact: when I got this spell,
You got a different spell, slightly similar, but
I got a different spell.
We're fucked because I just failed my Constitution saving throw, presumably because that would be a 6.
No.
And if I fail my concentration saving throw, the spell ends. So, Dunk, you can't do anything for a turn.
No.
Oh, it's a bummer.
I thought it was a good idea.
Dunk, it is your turn.
It's
Uh,
heavy.
yeah, I'm just gonna. Ah.
It is now this individual's turn. And they will spend their. Why can't I move? Okay. Spend their movement and come up here and start attacking Willem. They're going to guiding bolt you.
Guiding bolt up the butt.
But are
Do
you
they
hit
get
by a
disadvantage because it's a
15?
ranged spell attack?
Are you hit by a 15? No, right?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. They're fires off in a random direction but does not hit you.
Oh, wait,
And
my
it's
AC is 21.
and it's Branwen's turn. Don't get cocky.
Oh, plenty of things don't need an AC check. I'm well aware of that.
Did this guy go through the door?
You hear a lot of commotion on the other side and an unlock as the door swings open, revealing a cultist in the doorway.
Sick. I'm gonna stab him.
All right. Roll to hit.
Do I get advantage on the first one because he's definitely
It's a
not
sup-
expecting me to
It's a
stab him?
surprise round, yeah.
A surprise round?
We're treating it like a surprise round. They're technically in combat, but you get advantage for being hidden. Don't miss. Sorry, that was my fault.
So the first one is going to be a 19,
That will hit.
and then the second one is going to be a natural 20.
Oh, my girl!
The white girl. That's me. Okay, so the first one, and the first one I'm gonna get sneak attack on because he's a bit surprised.
He is.
Oh
You're
my
invisible.
god, terrible damage. So that's only 10 damage for the first one because I rolled like Garbo. And then for the second one, that's going to be 12 damage plus another 4, so 16. Not
So what?
super much, but
So what's the total? It's 16 total or 16 plus?
it should be 26 total. I rolled really bad damage dice, y'all.
Got it. Gah! He shouts as you're finally given a glimpse into the innards of the office,
Oh no, there's 2 of them.
and you immediately recognize Juniper, the individual who antagonized you in the storage closet, as the individual that you are stabbing. You
Did you get
also
shoved into
She's
a
not
closet
an
like a
ally.
nerd?
you also see 2 itty bitty children cowering in the
Fuck, for
far
real?
corner. Are you doing anything else with your
Wait.
turn?
Please, mister, you have to help us.
Don't like it. I think that's all I can do. Just give me a second. I would actually like to activate my Feybound defense. So I have resistance to damage from Fey creatures. Are they Fey?
Pretty much everybody here, yeah.
Yes!
All right. With that case, it is Numero Dos's turn. I'm going to zoom out here so I can see everybody. Where did numero dos go? She's right there. No, right here. One attacking Randy and Cena. They're going to attack Randy with their mace.
What?
They roll a nat 1.
Embarrassing.
A critical fail as they hurl their mace in your direction and they crack into the stone and it stuck Jimmy's and he can't get it out. And it is now Cena's turn. She's going to stab the hell out of this guy.
Stab him.
Oh, white girl, go!
Me and Cena and a rock.
She hits on the first strike, and she will expend both of her actions to do this, or both of her action and her bonus action to attack twice and deal 7 damage, as well as 11 sneak attack damage.
Go white girl, go.
And attack with her bonus action, which also hit
Just a
and
little
deals
white girl.
6 damage. And this individual ends up looking quite bloodied as she cuts down once and then stabs into his shoulder and twists the knife as he's bending over, attempting to lift up his mace. It is now the cultists in front of Branwen's turn, as they have now entered combat. And
Don't
they
die,
Uh-oh.
Branwen. Don't die, Branwen.
are going to
Poop their pants.
I don't know why I laugh
Cast.
at that every time.
they're going to cast Sacred Flame upon you at the second
So sure,
level.
Branwen gets hit with the. Oh, I thought it was a cantrip.
It is a cantrip. It's the second. Sorry, I didn't mean the second level. It's the spell damage that they do based on their level. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity?
You're pretty good at those.
Oh, you fool. You absolute fool. That is a 21.
You pass with flying colors as have I ever forgotten this guy's name?
Craig.
Not Greg. Juniper. Juniper recoils. He's like, ah! As you slice and dice him in different directions, and he just goes, trying to bring a sacred flame down upon you. But you're able to deftly dodge out of the way, providing no ill effect. And it is now Willem's turn, though you are blinded, so you have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay. In
Do we
that
get
case,
to attempt to unblind?
You're done after this
Gotcha.
turn.
Okay.
I'm just
Cool.
choked on a Swedish
I
fish.
will. Hold on. Gotta see what. All right. I will cast Aid. And I will do that at a second level spell slot. So Cena, Randy, and Dunk, your hit points increase by 5 for the duration of the spell, which is 8 hours.
Oh shit.
Sorry. That's one of the only things I can do. So that was my action. And
You have a
bonus.
flame sword.
I'm blind. I might not hit him. I'm helping my friends. I will use Channel Divinity as a bonus action, and I will do it on whoever is right in front of me. That will give me advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute or until they go unconscious.
Okay. Great.
And that's my turn.
And with that, it is Randy's turn.
I'm blind, huh?
You are.
Oh,
But your spiritual weapon isn't.
That's true.
it doesn't have eyes. It's a
Um,
rock.
I'm going to point right in front of me and cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. You can do so with disadvantage.
Yeah. Where'd my D20 go?
By the way, for aid, everybody's hit point max and current HP is up by 5.
Ooh, very nice.
Dang. Oh.
3 creatures. Sorry, Branwyn.
You split the party.
Oops.
I got 16.
That it.
Hey, let's go. 46, I believe.
He
Oh
does
yeah.
46 damage?
How do you want to do this?
Crazy.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 11 damage. That's it.
That's enough.
Okay, I'm gonna just like blindly. I'm just gonna do this very calmly. Hopefully, like right at his head, shoot, and just like, and he's gonna fall over, be
Um,
dead.
the radiant light just blisters through this guy's dome, and Cena kind of stands there like blinking in the light. And you hear like the cartoonish like, and she attempts to like clear her eyes of the radiant light. Um, and it is now. Are you doing anything else with your turn? Go ahead with your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, my nostrils are gonna flare, and I'm gonna breathe in very deeply.
Okay.
And then my spiritual weapon will go over to this bitcheroony and use rock throw.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Roll to hit.
I think that'll hit. That would be a 22.
That'll hit.
Oh hell yeah, 12 damage.
Alrighty. Ouch. It is now the individual who ran's turn, and they are going to spend their movement rushing in, but they will dash. So they'll spend their action and then be surprised when they see you, Branwen, in there, confronting an
Sounds like they
individual.
should maybe get attack of opportunity.
Um, I'll allow it.
I get to hurt them?
I'll throw a bone. Don't say I never did anything for you.
That is a 17.
That will hit.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ah, shit. That is 11 damage.
All right.
And can I say that it happened where he just runs in and I turn to with the sword to shoot and
He just
into
runs
the guy.
into the sword. Yes, that is kind of like what I'm thinking. That makes a lot of sense.
Classic.
Okay, 11 damage.
You just casually swing in a pocket watch, man?
Yeah, I fixed it just a little bit ago.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
indeed. That was very
so
cool.
now I'm kind of fiddling with it.
It is now this
Practice
individual's
makes it.
turn, and they're going to swing at you, Dunk, with their mace and miss hilariously. And it is
Embarrassing.
now your turn.
Woo! I can hit things. And I will do just that against the guy that's sunbeamed my friends,
Okay. That's the person, yeah, right down the bottom.
like below me.
Yep.
Um, that's a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is it plus 6 or plus 5? 6, okay. For 10 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh. So you deal your max damage and then roll again.
21
Okay.
damage on that. Um,
That's your max damage plus what you rolled?
yes.
Okay. Got it.
Um, oh, wait a minute. So max damage, is that like including modifiers or just the dice roll?
So
So
if like
like,
you rolled a
well,
d12 plus 5, you would be dealing 17 damage.
oh, okay, well then
Is your
never mind.
max
That's
damage, and then you roll.
what I say, 8. I
You
said
said
18.
21.
What is it? 21? So plus 6. So
Okay.
27.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. It is now Grigori's turn. who
That guy.
shouts as a free
Let's go, old
action.
man. Let's go, old man.
Who shouts as a free action, "Get out of here! Flee! You must!" And then he will expend a spell slot to shoot Guiding Bolt at the back of Juniper.
Grigori.
He misses.
Fuck.
He's old.
It flies through the air, hurtling past his face, to which Juniper wheels around. Kill him. And with
No.
that,
No.
it is the other cultist's turn in there, and they will go up and attack the priest and hurl at them with their mace and hit.
Steph is so ready with the silvery barbs.
This
I
guy's
wanted
so
to, but
old,
I used
dude.
my reaction when that guy came in the room.
For 11 damage. Bramwin, you are intimately aware of the frailty of this man's body. Like, he takes the hit directly in the stomach and goes, "Ugh, ugh." As it is now,
Greg.
this individual's turn in front of you, Willem, and they will lash out at you with their mace and miss again. Their spells are either massive distance and thus would kill them, or a mace, which makes these people very interesting. And it's Branwyn's turn.
Okay. I am going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Push past this guy into the room.
That'll
with
just sacrifice 5
other-
feet of movement, but yeah.
That's fine.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack what's his nuts
Okay.
that just attacked Greg.
Got it.
And that is cocked. And that is not. That is a 15.
That does hit.
Okay, and I'm going to expand a bardic inspiration to do a mobile flourish.
Ooh.
So I do 10 plus another one. So that's 17 damage, and he's also pushed 7 feet into a direction of my choice. And that would be him back toward the door toward his friend.
Okay. Got it.
And I'm just gonna push Greg, and I'm just
So say you've
move.
expended your physical actions. So Greg will stay where he stands. But you can shout at him.
Oh, that was just one attack though.
Oh, okay,
So I
I
still have
see.
another attack.
Okay. So you're gonna
So
unarmed
now
strike.
I am 1v. What? Unarmed
Oh
strike?
no.
No.
I thought you were unarmed striking Greg to get out of the way.
Oh no. I'm just
Probably
like
kill him.
go and get. And then since I'm 1v1ing him, I'm gonna attack this guy.
The same
that
guy
is
you've
another
already
15.
attacked, right?
Yes, the guy that's right that I just pushed.
Yep. Yeah, that 15, that hits.
So that's 15 again, and then I get sneak attack on that because I'm 1v1ing him.
It's like always getting sneak attack.
Ugh, garbage. Okay. That's 18 damage.
Okay. Ouch. Cena's turn. Oh, sorry, are you doing anything else your turn?
My hope to Greg is that he does do what I say and moves, farther behind me.
Okay. Also, you can use your free
I'm just like,
action
you
to shout
get out of here.
at him to do that. Cena will come charging in to fight this biatch. And she will hit with both of her attacks
Yay.
and do 5 damage and 7 damage. So that's 11. And then the first one has sneak attack. which is 5, 9, 13. She does not look good. And it is now Juniper's turn. And they are going to shove past what's his face. And cast Sunburst.
Give me counterspell, Chris. Give me counterspell.
And I will have everyone make in that room, including them, everyone is making a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Don't you dare kill this old man, Chris.
Oh, that's not me. I'm fine.
Fuck my life. Well, I rolled a natty 1, but I do have Feybound resistance, so I got that going for me, right?
Everyone who fails takes 38 radiant damage.
Did you just
Greg's
kill some
fucked.
children?
I killed everyone in that room.
Is it just me standing?
It is.
That's so
Holy
bad.
Grigori stand.
Well, are they? Can I? Is it? Is he dead, or can I cure wounds him?
He took 38 radiant damage with 16 hit points left. So he is dead.
Unless
Well, what
I
was
could
his?
get
What was his
there
max
in
HP?
time
What was his max
and
HP
revivify him.
27.
Or Randy can get there in
So-
time and do
though? So it
something.
has to do over his double his max HP.
Okay. So
I
no,
believe that's
you
how
can you can cure
insta-killed him.
wounds him. You can cure wounds him.
Yes, those kids are so dead.
I'm not in the business of killing PCs, just children.
What's 63?
This is what
minus
Juniper
18?
would have done in this situation.
He would have Al-Qaeda'd them.
Oh, jeez.
The children, we'll say the children are alive in a small little, like they're just pinned against the wall.
They were in a cabinet. They were in a
cabinet.
cabinet that blocked out all light.
So if we
Thank
say
you,
it has
Chris.
60 feet of radius, we'll say that they're in there, but
This
just
thing's for the kids, Chris.
it's for the kids. They're absolutely fine, and they're like they're hiding behind a cabinet that protected them from the. I forgot the children
Nah,
were in
fuck
there.
it. Kill the
I'm
kids. Why
even
not?
more sunburned.
And it is now Willem's turn. You hear an epic explosion.
Okay. Here's the plan. I'm gonna move here
Where?
with Misty Step bonus action.
Even though you don't know what happened technically, but go on.
You said it. I heard a big boom,
You did.
and I did see somebody rushing out after somebody else said, "Do it." So one.
And you
may
probably
presume-
also know that's the general area that I'm in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna move another 30 feet because that's my movement for my turn. And then I'm going to cast Aid on myself, which gives me another action per turn, and then I'm going to use that to dash and move 60 feet in here.
Holy shit.
It's pretty neat. That's a good idea.
We just see Willem fucking Sonic the
Right.
Hedgehog over there.
You cast Aid?
Aid, yes. Or sorry, not aid, haste.
Haste.
That makes a lot more sense.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Aid does not give you an action.
Aid does give me a whopping 5 hit points.
And
but
Willem
I
like
can use it on
Naruto run over
Yeah,
there.
so I'll say canonically you just ran really fast.
I did Misty Step for part of it, so I temporarily disappeared.
Bonus action Misty Step, action haste, extra action dash.
You know in True Blood how the vampires will run really fast? That's how it
Yeah,
looks.
It's so
Okay.
stupid.
You are there.
I like to imagine as a free action, I also chucked up a peace sign before I left.
Randy, it is your turn.
Okay, seeing him run towards the explosion, I will run over to aforementioned bitch, and once
That's my
again,
nickname in undergrad.
aforementioned bitch. Uh, uh, having being flanking and stuff, I'm gonna take out my hand. I'm gonna cast guiding bolt again at her face.
Okay.
How's she looking, by the way?
Not good.
Not good.
Yeah.
I'll cast it at second level then. Come on, baby. 17.
That hits.
Ha 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 ha. Guiding bolt. Okay. Only 14 damage.
What are you laughing about?
How would you like to do this?
Oh man. Yeah, after killing the first guy, I just like sprint over to this woman, like grab her by the neck, shoot her, and then I like immediately turn my attention to the last guy.
John Wick.
The last guy, that's oh yeah, there is one more person, sorry.
Or girl. Oh,
Yes.
and then my spiritual weapon is gonna fly over there and it's gonna use rock throw. Which will probably not hit. Unless it does. 16.
That hits.
Oh, okay. 9 damage.
How would your rock like to do this?
Holy shit! Yeah. I shoot her and then I like just point at him and the fucking rock barrels through his head.
This is so cool, but
It's-
also so concerning.
So, Randy, you race up and grab the one woman by the hair and just. This is a dark episode. Yank her hair back, shoot a
you say,
guiding bolt
child
through her
killer.
head. Not a child killer. And I just forgot they were in there.
You are a child killer. You just retconned it.
You like as you take your hand away and she drops to the floor, gesture with your hand as your stone flies through the other person straight through their throat as blood spurts out, shining and shimmering over
You know, it
Dunn.
takes really long to
Randy.
die if you get shot in the throat, right?
Oh yeah, they're just convulsing on the floor.
Oh my god. Okay,
I-
you did that part.
I
You
did
did
that
that
part.
part. That was
I did
you.
that part. It is now the final cultist's turn. The one whom stands in the room with you, Willem. And they will come up and attempt to. Actually, they're not going to move. They're going to stay right there and shoot you with a guiding bolt.
Up the butt.
Dirty 20 does not hit.
Dirty 20 does not hit.
You well armored fella. And they will spend their movement to stand here in the doorway. And it is now Doug's turn.
See, I'm pretty far away.
I will say, like, if you three of you want to get there, you can spend this action getting there. Like, you can dash and then have arrived by the next turn of round.
Sure.
Chris,
I mean, my
I'm
walking
sorry.
speed is 40 feet, so I can dash and go 80.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Willem.
Okay, I'll do that.
Good boy points. My AC is actually 20. I am wrong.
Oh, well, that does hit. And deals 6,
68 damage.
9, 15 damage, but I'll drop it to 10 for good boy points.
Yay!
And to retain my good boy points, I'll take 15 points of damage.
I want to save him for later.
Good boy points. The campaign. It is now Branwen's turn.
Cure wounds. First level. I'm not spending a lot on this guy. I'm just gonna say, wake up, old man.
Don't
The
you
fate
die
of the
on me.
multiverse. The fate of the multiverse depends on you having sex.
As his head kind of slumps over, alive, but weakened.
Not with me though, but like someone else.
It's now Cena's. Well, no, Willem's turn because I'll say you three are spending your movement actions to get there.
All right,
And he gets like 7 points of healing back or whatever. I don't know.
I will roll up and do
Whoa,
some
whoa, whoa,
hits.
whoa, whoa. Don't move me yet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not
I'm
my
sorry.
turn.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, really.
I don't like that.
Are we hit by Where's my character sheet? 21.
They are.
Okay. That is 13 slashing damage
Okay.
and 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a second hit. Are we hit by a 16?
Indeed.
That is another 13 slashing and 6 fire damage.
How would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna do the classic head chop.
All right. You swing your blade through the air, the flames tingling above your head, kind of singeing your hair as you do so. The head goes hurtling to the floor.
Okay. With my hair still slightly smoking, I am going to run into this room and be like, "Is the old man alive?"
Yes.
I am alive. And we are effectively out of combat. So I'll turn to Randy for a moment. What are you doing?
No.
I am breathing very heavily and watching as the life leaves this woman.
The bodies now litter the floor of the Grand Cathedral. The now very high light of day casting a warm glow over the slick red pools that form on the marble floor, illuminated by the building's stained glass windows.
Is she dead or is she still like suffering?
She is dead.
Okay. I kind of like stand there for a bit and then I like shake my head. I look up and I start walking slowly towards everybody else.
Okay. The rest of you are standing in this room with a rather charred Grigori, kind of pulling himself and pushing himself up against the wall as the two very much alive children flank him on either side, saying, "Oh, Grigori, we're so glad you're okay and that we're alive. I'm definitely not dead. We might."
I'm gonna lean down and lay on hands Grigori back to full health.
Thank you, my son.
How much is that? Because I'm doing the remainder on myself. 'Cause I'm at 10
He,
hit points.
Brown, you healed him for 7, so you healed 20.
Yeah.
You healed him 20 hit points.
Okay.
I am very weak.
Yes.
You know the truth
Out
that
of curiosity. Oh yeah.
my line is ended.
Not just yet.
No. What would you have me do? It is not our way. When one elf dies, their soul is born into another. You know as well as any of us, Brenwyn. Our population is finite.
Sorry, what?
It is Eladrin. A deal we made a long time ago with the gods.
I look at Branwen and I go, like, just walking in the room. What's he going on about?
Do I know what he's going on about?
You would know as an Eladrin that, like, there is a finite amount of Eladrins, and, like, technically you all are reincarnated over time into other bodies.
Willem crosses his arms and just nods knowingly and says, "That's why she said she wasn't a baby."
Nope, that's not why. No, so Brandon, you understand that there are a finite amount of Eladrin souls out there, and the way that Eladrin population works is that when one is born, the soul of a recently deceased Eladrin passes into them.
It's like that one meme where somebody's born on one day and the other person dies, and it's like, welcome back.
That's exactly what it's like.
Oh man. Yeah, see,
So-
Is the blood
oh
curse
man,
linked
the
to his?
problem is what?
Is the blood curse linked to his like body, or is it
Yeah,
his?
we don't need your soul. We need your blood, man. We need your blood to keep living.
I cannot live forever.
That's why you need to have a child.
He will like he's gonna like lift up his cloth and start to rub away, and he peels away a great deal of makeup off of his
skin?
face. Of makeup off of his face, revealing just milky white alabaster skin.
He's even old.
It's with you all tonight.
You said unhinged session.
And he just says, the curse. It will take me eventually. When Suri could not bear children, my father Arlen, he shared with me the reality of our situation. I would not tell my own son the truth, and he is long since gone. I brought Dimia here in the hopes that I might keep an eye on her. But she is dead, isn't she?
Oh yeah,
By your hand?
collective effort, and also getting
Yeah.
pushed off a cliff.
And you have doomed us all. Our only hope is you now. He's gonna lock
Just like-
eyes with you, Randy.
Willem's gonna point at the vicar and then point at Randy and go, "You two can't." That's not how
Oh,
that works.
I look back at him and I go, yeah.
She will come. You came here seeking answers.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I'm gonna come.
A happy Women's Month.
Give me a minute here to get back in the character. You came here seeking answers, and I am afraid that I have not been forthright with you.
I kind of figured that was the case.
This whole place is a lie. Give me 1 second. Clover's ripping up on the again. Hey, stop.
It's a lie. He's still laughing.
Um, the Temple of Isolde is a lie. That much you are aware of now. I thought I could stave off their madness for some time, but clearly I have failed. I
It's okay,
asked
man.
for the High Priestess of Adara to send you here, hoping that you might be able to stave off this infection. I should have told you when you arrived, but there was a part of me that wished that it is not so.
What did you expect me to do?
You are a god's champion. I assumed that you might have powers that would aid us.
Greg, I got no idea what I'm doing. That's like why I came here.
There is one more place.
Okay.
From the library.
What?
In the library, there is a locked door. The path it leads will take you to a crevice in the cliffside that overlooks the abyss below. Descend into it, and you will be able to commune with Adara. She will bestow her blessing upon you. You are ready.
How can I trust you? Respectfully, Greg, you've been the only one here that's been chill, but this place is not chill.
What other choice
And
do you
going into a
have?
crevice. Can I insight check old Greg?
Sure.
Old Greg?
He's old Greg.
He's gonna drink Bailey's from a shoe.
I have a mangina.
23.
He's telling you the truth. The God's honest truth, as it were.
Okay. I look at him and I nod and I go, "Do I need a key or something?"
It will open to you.
Can these guys come with, or am I supposed to go alone?
You must walk alone.
I walked this every
Okay. Um. Okay. Cool. Yeah. This is, I guess, this is why I came here. Uh. Take care, Greg. Stay alive. Stay frosty. And I just
You're not gonna
leave.
die.
What?
Okay, bye.
Good luck, Randy.
We all just sit there so awkwardly.
All right. The rest of you stay in the office with Grigori.
I guess.
Yeah, Willem's gonna start asking what kind of women he likes.
He looks at you and he's just, we are beyond that now. If it is tomorrow, the following day, or years from now, the dam will break. And whoever awaits us in the Shadow Realm will come.
Can I return to the room?
Sure.
And I kind of like look at the floor and I'm kind of like sheepish. I'm like, uh, Xena, could you like come with me just like to the library part?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cena will walk with you. I'll have everyone else go on mute, but Randy. Cena will walk with you, Randy, to the library. She knows it well, having sorted books here with. Whoops, put the wrong person. sort of books with Branwen in this space. Um, and there is very clearly a door on the far side of the library um, that has no visible doorknob. It's more just like a carving in the wall itself. What do you think is waiting for you?
I have no fucking clue. Um, I no, I'll tell you after. It's fine.
No, tell me now.
No, I think it's better if I tell you after.
Everything okay?
You, yeah, I think so.
All right.
I'm very clearly lying.
Okay. Yeah, she's not going to press the issue.
And I'm just gonna, you and Branwyn are cute. By the way,
Thanks.
good job on that.
I'm trying.
Yeah. All right. Thank you also for coming with me. I'm not 100% on, and I turn around and I just go in.
The door, the facade ahead of you glows a faint white light as you step closer to it and begins to shimmer and fade and crumble into an open doorway into a stone steps that descend deeper, not unlike the ones that you encountered leading to the catacombs below, but these lead straight down, no curving, no nothing. And the entire way is lit in a radiant glow.
I continue down.
As you walk down, the light becomes almost unbearable, where you can no longer see, and you start to feel the rush of wind that you felt when you first entered the Shimmer Peak mountain range, where it seems like it's whipping up from the abyss below, and the wind is just pouring in. It even becomes quite chilly, and you get the sense, though you cannot see, that you are descending out of the mountain and into the abyss below. And it is not before long that you feel a faint, just trickle of water along your feet. And as you open your eyes, you find yourself on the desolate shoreline that you found yourself on for many weeks. And as you look over your shoulder, the shimmering, radiant form of Adara in her glory stands before you. And she reaches out and touches you for the first time upon your shoulder in a way that you've never felt before. You can feel her. Randy, you are challenged. I brought you here so that we might speak. When you commune with me, you are not getting me the same way you received me here. The Shimmer Peak Mountains float above a peculiar place where the world tree does not do what we will it to do. A place where all manner of realms seem to crash into one another. I know you've been reading your history. By now you must assume what's happened there.
Yeah, but spell it out for me just in case.
She chuckles. It is the site of Thalor's mass exodus, where he rained fire and stone down from the sky and slayed millions that lived here. The rip in the earth beneath you is not by cause of a natural phenomenon. It is a scar of an era gone by, and a reminder of our failings. It is here that everything is closest, the lines are most blurred. The power we weave is not at its most effective, but it does afford me an opportunity to speak with you face to face.
Good to see you.
I wish it came
Been a
under better
little while.
circumstances. You have questions.
Yeah. You you said Thalriel. I've done my best to locate him, and I think I'm getting kind of close. can you give me anything else? Any details about this incoming apocalypse? Anything at all? I feel like you were very vague before.
She turns away from you and looks away. She goes, I wanted you to be here to witness our shortcomings, our failings, so that you might look upon mine with forgiveness. Seraphil is of our own doing. She wants vengeance. Vengeance is a powerful thing. You know by now that she is one of our chosen.
Yeah.
We have always been
Who's
selfish, the gods. It doesn't matter. We created them in equality. Each one of them bears a part of us, and strength afforded to them by us. Seraphil is all that remains. For better or worse, many of them chose mortality and continued service, and they did so willingly, as an act of service. Seraphil saw this differently. She saw it as a betrayal. And when she said as such, we punished her and sent her to the realm of shadow, where she could do no harm.
Right.
Your efforts notwithstanding, he died, and she will come, and you must be ready.
There's no way to stop her.
I'm afraid not. You must stop her.
Okay. How?
She seeks the tree. Destroying it will destroy everything. It is not something one can just stumble upon. But Thariel, while he may not know himself, holds the key.
The key to getting there?
To knowing where it is. This I promise you. Getting there is actually quite easy. It's knowing where to look.
Okay. Um, there's a lot of discourse in this temple about gods and what they have not done for us.
Yes.
Do you care to weigh in on that?
The role of the gods is one that is often up for discussion. But we created you all and entrusted you in our likeness to go off and do your own thing. We learned from our mistakes that our creations are not our playthings. We only demand a certain amount of belief, and we do our actions in ways that empower you in other ways than direct interference. The workings of the universe are beyond the understanding of a mere mortal. Surely you must understand this.
I really understand that. That's kind of. I like you a lot, Adar. I don't know if I've said that before, but you're a pretty cool god as far as they go.
I hear you. And let me tell you this, Randy. I chose you for a reason. I chose you not because I found you here adrift on this astral sea. I chose you because you present belief in ways that other gods might not look upon kindly. Know that you act with my will, but you must understand why I am not always present and have not been completely forthright with you. I act on my own accord, and the gods do not traditionally enjoy us operating on our own accord. We have agreed to let humanity and mortal life succeed or fail on its own. I am choosing to not abide by that. She's going to press her thumb against your head, and you feel a radiant energy as you are blessed with two changes. You feel the blurriness from your eyes fade, and the boon, or rather the negative effect of reading through the etheric compendium, dissipates. You also feel a radiant glow throughout you. I grant upon you my blessing and the boon of the Hearthkeeper, which now affords you to add your wisdom modifier to any spell that restores hit points, as well as divine guidance, where once per long rest you can cast the wheel or thing spell without expending a spell slot.
Nice. I like that one. Am I still burdened to kill?
Are you asking her that question?
I'm asking you that question.
You do not feel an urge anymore, as she is kind of easing the effects of the madness upon you.
Okay. That's probably for the best. um I look up and I say, thank you. I guess I'll do my best.
I know you didn't find the answers that you seek here, but this is where she will return. And I had hoped that bringing you here would stop it before it began. But I'm afraid that is beyond us now.
um is there is there anything else that I should, I guess, look out for in terms of Seraphil? Is there like
She is more
I don't
powerful
know, I know
beyond
you'll help.
measure. Each of our champions was imbued with our power. It is an ability I cannot even afford anymore. While you are my champion, you have no comprehension of what she is capable of. She has had centuries to fester and stew in a realm of darkness that twists the mind. She is vengeful, she is powerful, and you are no match for her now. You must communicate this to your companions.
Will do. Um are there any other champions alive right now?
There are none. You are our hope, Randy.
What the fuck? Okay.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I am choosing to take an interest in the fate of
right.
morality.
It's a lot of pressure, but I'll
And I would not have chosen someone more capable of it. But with my blessing,
I will. Yeah. Thanks.
the scene around you will fade, and you find yourself as the wind just whips around your face, standing in an open cave, looking out into the darkness of the abyss as mountains shift past, and only an iron bar keeping you from over the abyss. As we
I take a
bring everybody
yeah.
back. Go ahead.
I take a deep breath and I head back up the steps.
Well, neat.
What
So,
did you do to our boy?
Randy inevitably returns with Cena in tow, as all of you stand in Grigori's office. Did you find the answers that you seek?
Yeah.
Good.
Um Shit's bad, y'all. This isn't just like a small scale apocalypse. This is a very like large scale universe destroying apocalypse on our hands. Seraphil is, quote, powerful beyond measure, and we can never fight her, or everyone will die. She's trying to get to the magic tree, the big tree that holds all of the realms together. And oh shit, yeah, come
Since
back.
when?
Just a moment or
That's
two ago.
important. I can start over. I said, yeah, shit's real fucking bad. Like Seraphil is like powerful beyond measure and will never have like any chance of, you know, fighting her in this current state. Like she'll just kill us all.
Uh-huh.
She's trying to, well, okay. She's really into like revenge right now because of the gods. Didn't really like what they all did. So she's trying to get to the magic tree that holds all of all of the planes together, and she's just gonna fucking burn that shit to the ground,
Okay.
which would destroy everything, and everything would die. I think. So we got to stop her from doing that. How do we do
Uh-huh.
that? We got to find Thalriel.
Oh no.
Because he doesn't, apparently he doesn't know it, but this guy holds the key to knowing where the tree is, which is what we gotta find.
And do we have a time limit on this? Do we have a deadline?
Nah, I should have
mean-
asked.
As long as Grigori's alive, right?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Are you sure about
And
that?
To
The
be honest,
reality
I did
is,
not.
I died for a moment.
What?
Were you like dead?
I mean, I think you were unconscious, not dead. You were dying, sure.
Okay, as long as you are sure.
I don't know anymore.
I frantically look at Branwyn and Randy.
No, he was. If he was dead, cure wounds wouldn't have worked.
Okay,
Couldn't have cured a dead man's wounds.
Yeah.
this is true. This is true.
What if we made you like a vampire or something?
I would prefer not to be a vampire, even if I
Well,
just stumbled into an accent of one.
Yeah, well, think about it. You could either have the end of the world or you be a vampire, which is worse.
When you put it like that, do you know any vampires?
No, I
no.
don't.
Also, Willem, you know about? Do you know like how the whole Shimmer Peak Mountains was made?
No.
This is a fun fact for you. It was genocide by Thalor.
Mhm.
Cool.
When
What did
he
Adara do about it?
oh, Adara is the only one that's trying to fucking help. Everybody, all these gods were like, we're not gonna do anything about all the people that are down there. That's for them to just figure shit out. And everyone here is mad about it, or they were before we killed them all. Sorry for the bloodlust, by the way. That's not an issue anymore. Don't worry. So there's like um um so all the gods they're like they all made a pact or whatever, like we're never going to interfere with them ever again, we're never going to do that, except Adara, blessed be, she's the awesomest, she said no, we got to tell these guys about what's going on, because otherwise how are we ever going to stop the realms from collapsing? So she chose me, the one person in the whole fucking universe that can stop this.
I mean, I think that's actually Thariel.
Well, yes, but he doesn't know it.
So these gods are just content to kick back and also let themselves die, presumably.
Well, they're not really connected to the planes. They don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Oh.
They don't give a fuck about like you specifically, like us as like
Yeah.
humanity.
Yeah.
It's just Adara who cares.
I turn to Grigori and I go, "Do you believe that?"
I do not believe that only Adara is the only god that cares. Gods work in mysterious ways where they empower those who follow them to do
Th-
that. And here we have a follower of the gods who comes to us with a solution. We would do well to listen to him.
She talked to me. She touched me, guys. Not like that. She put her hand on me.
Cool.
Touched by a god, me.
Yeah, no, that's like a
Yeah.
big deal, and I'm really psyched about it. Except, we've got a Grigori shaped timer until the end of the world happens,
And we have to
and
find
we came here to learn that we have to do exactly what you knew you already had to do.
Yes, but now we have context.
Right.
I might be able to buy us time.
what does that mean?
Grigori looks up at you.
Oh wait, I think I know where this is going.
Are you
I don't know where this is going.
and him?
Doesn't time work a little bit differently on the material plane?
That's not where I was going at all.
Oh,
You know how I had. You know how I got a dream from the Lich guy?
No?
Briefly.
oh, this happened while.
You were still snoozing. Yeah, Brandon had a scary dream.
I told you about this. I literally told all of you about this.
I
She
didn't know
did.
it was from the Lich.
You spoke to the Lich King, Gorgoth.
Yes.
He is bound from coming here.
Yeah, and it sounds like he doesn't really want Seraphil to come here either.
It is unwise to trust a Lich. Just because
I
they say
mean, we
one thing
don't
does not mean that they truly mean it.
we don't have a lot of options though, since you don't want to become a vampire.
If you present with
I
me an
mean,
option of becoming one, then I would sacrifice myself for this. I would make the sacrifice that Isolde would do. But you have no means of doing this.
I mean, no, that's metagaming. Willow wouldn't know about that, but Nolan does.
Um, is time faster on the material plane or slower?
It's
Faster.
faster.
Oh, so that would be a bad thing.
Yes.
Okay, so then let's not do that.
But maybe there's another plane that's even slower than this one.
Would we be able to get to it?
No.
Oh,
I bet it's like the Shadowfell or something.
It is.
Real messed up.
and probably
Oh
should be there.
man.
Yeah, I gotta say I am anti-Lich guy idea because, like, I don't know, I don't really trust him.
Is there any other way we could find Thariel?
Yeah, I
can
should
try
have asked
calling
that
him
too,
again.
huh?
Well, we have a scroll that teleports us, and we also have access to a tree that takes you to where you need to go the most.
Oh, I also have.
We really need to go to Thariel.
Well, never mind. I don't think it's gonna work. I've got scrying, but I really don't think it's gonna work. I can see and hear a particular creature on the same plane as me. But they have
I
to
wouldn't
do a
know.
wisdom saving throw, and it's like if I haven't met them, then like their save modifier is super high. So I don't think it would work.
And also, like, even if you saw where he was, you don't know where that is.
I guess not.
You want me to try calling him again?
I guess I could call him too. I have that spell as
That
well.
might be better. We can both try.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to go first or should I?
Oh god, okay. Give me a second.
So I just DMing in here. I looked up scrying because that really piqued my interest.
Yeah.
If you have secondhand knowledge, you've heard of the target. The save is +5. Um, when you do have secondhand knowledge, but if the connection is a likeness or picture, which you do have, decreases by 2. Or if you have a possession or garment, which you do have, decreases by 4.
That's true. He'd only get a
Also,
+1.
don't you have first-hand knowledge because you spoke to him before and he said, "Do not contact me ever again"?
That was
You have
Brandon.
to
I
meet.
spoke to him.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
Willem always
Seven
comes
counts
in hot with somebody else's experience.
And that's on not listening very carefully because I am a man.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try it then. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, let me see if I can see where he is, and I go and I cast scrying.
What is your
Uh,
DC?
it's a 16 wisdom. He gets +1.
An image appears in your mind of a small blue man with long, peculiar hair rushing hurriedly through the woods. The woods are dense, tall, and filled with mushrooms the size of skyscrapers. The creature looks over its shoulder and is frantically tugging at the arm of a peculiar brass and copper man
A little man.
that looks no bigger than a dwarf and has a large glass circle in its chest that is glowing. How long does scrying last?
10 minutes.
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna message him while he's scrying.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, girl. Hey. Unless you want the world tree to burn, you need to meet us. We need your help. Seraphel will burn it all and soon, please.
Randy, you see the creature, Thariel, reach onto the back of the automaton's head and yank off a piece of it and start running away, leaving the automaton there. And Branwyn, you hear in your mind, "Fine, I'll take care of it myself."
What the? I'm gonna cast. I can't cast 2 spells at once. What am I
He
stupid?
can. Randy can see him where he's running.
He's running through a
Okay.
forest. I'll have you make a perception check, actually, a history check at disadvantage to see if you recognize the location.
Oh. Well, first one was a nat 20. Okay. Dirty 20 at
Let's fucking
disadvantage.
go.
This forest feels very similar and familiar, almost as if you've been there before. The towering trees and the large scale mushrooms feel very similar to the forests you saw outside of Silverhaven.
Um. Okay. I immediately like come out of scrying and I go. He's in the forest outside of Silverhaven.
Not for nothing, but there's kind of a lot of those, as I remember. Like
Big
it's
mushrooms everywhere. It's a place to
Should I
start.
message him again?
why don't we just go there? You have the scroll.
Can we tell that tree that we need to be where this guy is?
Can I?
Well, we
Hold
have
on.
the we have the scroll of teleportation, right? So we can just
I was just thinking that.
Zip over there. I mean, I know it's a one-time use thing, but
It is a one-time use thing. Also, so the scroll of teleportation requires another teleportation circle. That
What?
you know the location of,
Um,
yes.
Oh.
Though, you have
I
seen
don't
one
know
of
any
them.
of those.
You do!
It's in my room.
Or,
Or there's one upstairs.
that's a teleportation portal. Different.
Oh.
No, there is another one that you're familiar with.
I rolled a 16 for history.
In Silverhaven.
Here we came.
Let's go. Oh, we have to go back there. Fuck. I
It's
just need
better
to
than
not run
staying
into.
here.
I just really need to not run into Aravan.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about that fucking satyr.
Probably him too.
All right, real question. Is Grigori safer here where nobody's going to come or in Silverhaven when people are coming everywhere?
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my god.
so fucking.
Should he come with us? Should we
No.
go?
Yes. But go where? I don't know, man.
It'll
Uh,
be okay, Branwood.
I'm going to turn on my heel and just sort of point at Grigori and go, are you going to be safe from Seraphil's cultists?
I believe you've killed them all, have you not?
Yeah, probably not. I mean, we killed all the ones that are here now, but there could be more of those.
There might be some up by the teleportation circle.
Also that.
So I suppose I am coming with you.
I'll go check. I'm gonna go walk up to the teleportation portal and see if there's people to kill.
You want to do that by yourself?
I don't care.
You do not
Oh,
see
wait.
you do not see anybody in front of the teleportation room. You do, however, see that the portal is disabled at the moment.
It's turned off, but there's no one here.
There are
Branwood, you don't seem very, very amped to
there
go
are
to.
plenty of people at the lower monastery who may be able to. I mean, not everybody could be a member of and the cultists forced many people down to the lower monastery when they took over the place. So it is reasonable to believe that there are many people who will be willing to help us down below.
You're
What?
cutting out
You cut
completely.
out.
The cultists forced many of us to the lower monastery when they took over. It is
Mhm.
reasonable to believe that they do not have a presence down there. Enabling the portal might welcome allies. Perhaps I am safer here. Vicar Thorn, still here. I hope.
Yeah, I believe
Forlorn
you.
also, hopefully.
Yes, Priest Corlorn. To be perfectly honest, I do not have intimate relationships with many of the high priests here. I'm closer to the absolutionists, of which many are still down below.
It'd be helpful if you did have an intimate relationship with
I
at
was
least
gonna make
one
the
of 'em.
same zinger! Willem will high five Bredwin.
That's the
think we-
saddest high five of all time. I'm so stressed.
Look, I do think that if we were to put him in the the cathedral, I don't know, wherever they worship Adara and Silverhaven, I think that would be a good place for him as well. They're chill folks.
Everything's a terrible idea.
I will defer to whatever you believe is best. Ultimately, I am placing my faith in the champion of Adara.
I look at Bredwin. Do they have vampires in Silverhaven?
But that little satyr nerd would know.
You know where else we could put them? Cleo and Poppy's house.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea, although he will get traumatized.
Poppy. She is my former student. I would love to
Oh,
spend
shit,
time
for
with
real?
her once more.
Oh
All right,
god,
we're
I guess
taking
we're
you
going to
there, old Greg.
Silverhaven.
She's cool. Her wife is not cool.
I am familiar with Cleo. She is gifted with a gift, which is usually what you are gifted with.
I take some chalk from his desk and I start drawing a big old fucking circle.
Is there anyone that you wish to say goodbye to before you leave this place? It would
I
be
think they're
wise
all dead.
to let them know that you are safe.
I would like to say goodbye to Priest Corlorn, but if it's this whole thing, world is ending, who knows?
Nah, man, you can say bye. It's fine. I don't think there's any rush, honestly.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rush, but
I'll go real fast while you draw your circle, and I'll pick up some snacks for the road.
Okay, this will take about a minute, so keep it short to be maybe about a minute.
Willem
Just hold
dashes
off
out of
on
the
the
room.
last little line until he gets back.
All right. Willem, you activate the teleportation portal and slurp over to the lower monastery, where you do find on the other side a high volume of clerics with weapons pointed at the teleportation portal. Among them, Priest Corlorn. Willem, what are you doing here?
I just came from the upper monastery.
Eh,
Um,
And?
yeah, no, Dimia's people are all dead, as far as I know.
I see. All right. Casualties?
Do you know? Lots.
And the
It's
high
a bad
priest
scene.
and the high priest. High
The High
Absol.
Absol is fine, but very old.
We were all aware of his age.
Um, can we walk and talk for a second?
By all means.
So
And he will go
just
through the portal, assuming you wish to go up to the upper
sure.
monastery.
I'm gonna give you just like Spark Notes real fast version. Dimia is related to the High Priest. You probably know that. They have a blood curse, and their deaths will release Seraphel from the Shadowfell, which is funny because that sort of rhymes. Um,
Who do you speak?
is Seraphel. She was a former champion of the gods. She's very bad, and she wants to end the world. It's not good. So it is of utmost importance that High Absol Grigori stays alive.
Then you would do well to leave him here. If we have truly
Yes.
purged the threat, then there is no place safer than here.
Well, you know, make sure he stays under close guard and anybody who's by him you can trust, because if he dies, it's very bad.
Understood. All of you are in the room as Willem and Corlord return. Here's... So where are the rest of you going?
We're going to find somebody who can maybe help solve this.
Thariel.
I will not pry. But as I told your friend, there is nowhere safer than here for the High Absol.
All right.
All right, we'll leave him in your care then, unless you would rather go stay with Poppy and Cleo.
No, I trust my companions here to keep me safe. For as long as they can. And as long as there is breath in my lungs.
I'm gonna turn to Corlorn again. This man cannot die.
Well, he can die. But we will do everything in our power to ensure that he does not.
That's actually the problem is, yes, that he can die very easily because he's so old. Don't
So
let it happen.
we are aware of this fact. Taking him to a
No, the
busy, highly occupied city does not feel like the solution here.
No. Also, you have a different accent than the last time we talked.
Because
If
I
you
cannot
please
remember
go
what it
with that.
was. I'm pretty sure it was more gruff, like this, but I cannot remember.
Like a pirate. Ah.
Anyway, it was very good getting to meditate with you. I feel so patient.
Good. You needed it.
Yep. Probably. I have taken your lessons to heart. Let's just leave it there.
And what lessons would those be?
Listen, I'm not to be antagonistic to the whole patience thing, but I do have to go. Anyway, I've learned to be patient and that measured justice. My first impulse is not always the best impulse, and that there can be justice in mercy. It doesn't mean that I have to kill everybody all the time.
Good. Then I have taught you well.
Yes, thank you, priest. I appreciate it, you old goat.
Do not call me that.
All right, pal.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Randy, are you doing anything else?
No, I'm just gonna just say like I'm just gonna wave and I'm gonna walk through the portal.
All right. The more of a circle that forms around you, and the light shimmers, and your bodies begin to phase. And Corloran will say one more thing as you pass through, and the portal begins to take effect. He says, "You would do well not to kill us all, but perhaps this time you should have." And you find yourselves in the crowded city streets of the government building of Silverhaven.
Can I insight check that last
Oh,
bit?
we just
I don't.
fucked up in the
I
biggest
don't think we
way
need to.
I'm gonna anyway.
What insight are you trying to learn?
He's evil, right? He just killed that old man and those kids. 23.
What we need to do is make an armor out of children and strap that to Grigori, because Chris will not kill kids.
I don't kill kids.
But you did kill that old man just now.
And that feels like a wonderful place to end tonight's
No!
session.
Yes or no, Chris?
You should have brought him to the Temple of Adara. Fuck.
We thank you all for tuning into this episode
Can we
of
play for like 30 more minutes?
Classic stuff.
What Would You Like to Do Next?
I don't know.
This
Insight
feels like a
check.
wonderful place to stop for the evening, and we hope you all enjoyed this edition of Nat20Hot. We will not be running with session 47 next week.
No.
However, we will be back in some form next week, whether that be streaming one shot or otherwise. Some of us here will be playing Dungeons and Dragons together. We will just be taking a brief break from our campaign one. You will find us here again next on Thursday, March 21st, at our
That's
usual
so
time,
long.
8 Central, 7 Eastern. But see you back here for some form of media content on next Wednesday, 8 Central, 7 Eastern. And hope you all have a wonderful week and wish you the best of luck. And you can find us online at www.nat20hot.com or on TikTok at nat20hot. Good night.
Hi, Zomboy.
I'm so mad.